Imagine your thoughts creating reality, not as a metaphor, but literally. What if the universe isn't made of physical stuff at all, but pure consciousness? Scientists are discovering something mind-blowing. Everything we see, touch, and experience might be mental. This changes physics, philosophy, and your everyday life. Let's explore why some of the brightest minds believe the universe is all in the mind. In 1933, physicist Max Planck shocked the scientific world. He said that consciousness comes first and matter comes from it. This wasn't just philosophy, it came from studying the smallest bits of reality. The deeper scientists look into atoms and particles, the stranger things get. They found empty space, lots of it. Objects are 99.9% nothing, and that tiny bit that's something, it acts weird. It changes when we look at it. Then came quantum physics pioneers like Niels Bohr and Werner Heisenberg. They saw something remarkable. Particles don't exist in one place until someone measures them. Before that, they're everywhere and nowhere. Einstein hated this idea. He wanted a solid, predictable universe, but experiment after experiment proved him wrong. The universe doesn't work like a machine. It works more like a mind. The double-slit experiment changed everything. Fire a single particle at two slits in a wall. Behind it sits a detector screen. Common sense says the particle goes through one slit, but it doesn't. The particle goes through both slits at once. It creates a wave pattern on the detector. One particle behaves like a wave of possibilities until we watch it. Then it picks one path. Think about that. Our act of looking makes reality choose. The particle exists as a cloud of maybes until observation forces it to decide. This isn't philosophy. Labs around the world prove it every day. Scientists tried to trick the system. They set up hidden cameras. They used super-sensitive detectors. Nothing worked. The universe always knows when someone's watching, and it always responds to the watcher. This gets weirder. Particles that once touched stay connected across any distance. Change one, the other changes instantly. Einstein called it spooky action. We call it quantum entanglement. Space doesn't matter, time doesn't matter, only observation matters. The observer effect shows us something huge. Consciousness shapes reality at its most basic level. The universe responds to minds. Your mind might be more powerful than you think. When scientists study brain activity, they find something strange. Thoughts don't come from brain signals. Brain signals follow thoughts. Take free will experiments. Scientists can predict your choices seconds before you make them. But here's the twist. You can still change your mind. Your conscious choice overrides the prediction. Your mind leads, your brain follows. Hospitals use this in pain management. Patients learn to control pain by watching their brain activity. The more they believe they can change it, the better it works. Mind over matter isn't just a saying. The placebo effect proves this too. Sugar pills cure pain. Fake surgery fixes knees. Colored water relieves anxiety. If you believe it works, it often does. Your mind creates real physical changes. Even memory isn't fixed. Every time you remember something, you change it slightly. Your mind shapes the past, and expecting good or bad things actually brings them closer to reality. Your thoughts shape your future too. This matches what quantum physics shows us. Reality isn't fixed until minds get involved. Consciousness doesn't just observe the universe, it helps create it. Look at your phone, really look at it. It seems solid, right? But quantum physics proves it's mostly empty space, held together by probability waves. Your mind turns those waves into the solid phone you see. Notice how time flies when you're having fun, but drags when you're bored. That's your mind shaping your experience of time. The clock doesn't change, your consciousness does. Athletes use this all the time. They visualize perfect performance. The mind rehearses success, and the body follows what the mind believes is possible. World records keep breaking because people believe they can break them. Ever walked into a room and felt bad vibes? Or met someone and instantly clicked? That's minds connecting beyond words. The mental universe shows up in these everyday moments. These aren't just random events. They're glimpses of how consciousness shapes reality. Leading labs worldwide keep finding evidence. MIT researchers proved particles stay in limbo until measured. Princeton scientists showed human thoughts affect random number generators. Harvard studies revealed meditation changes physical brain structure. Dean Radin's experiments exposed something big. Human attention affects light patterns, not just sometimes, in thousands of trials. The odds against chance? Millions to one. The Global Consciousness Project tracks how world events affect random data. During 9/11, when millions focused on one thing, their machines went crazy. The numbers stopped being random. Japan's quantum teleportation tests moved information instantly across cities. No time delay, no signal needed, just connected consciousness. Neuroscience adds more proof. Brain scans show we process information before it reaches our senses. It's like the mind knows things before they happen. The University of Washington proved this with game players predicting random events. Even DNA responds to conscious attention. The HeartMath Institute showed emotions affect DNA shape. Good feelings, healthy DNA, bad feelings, stressed DNA. These aren't fringe studies. They're peer-reviewed research from top institutions. The evidence keeps growing. Consciousness affects physical reality. Let's put this knowledge to work. Your thoughts shape reality more than you know. Small shifts in thinking create big changes in life. Start with simple tests. Pick a color. For the next hour, notice that color everywhere. Suddenly, it shows up all around you. Your mind tunes into what it focuses on. Try this with opportunities. Look for good things. Expect helpful people. Watch how reality shifts to match your focus. It's not magic. It's your mind filtering reality differently. The placebo effect works even when you know it's placebo. Before bed, tell yourself you'll wake up energized. Your body follows what your mind expects. Same with healing. Picture health, feel health coming. In tough situations, remember, stress is just another way of viewing excitement. Change your mental label, change your experience. Your interpretation shapes your reality. Want better relationships? See the best in people. Your expectations influence their behavior. Your mind creates loops of positive interaction. Sports teams use this. Business leaders use this. Artists use this. They shape reality by first shaping their thoughts. The universe isn't just mental, it responds to minds. Your mind. Right now you're helping create reality. Every thought, every expectation, every belief matters. This isn't about wishful thinking. It's backed by physics, proven in labs, and visible in daily life. When you understand the mental nature of reality, everything shifts. Problems become opportunities. Limits become choices. You're not just watching the universe, you're part of how it happens. Your consciousness connects with everything else's consciousness. We're all creating reality together. So what will you do with this power? How will knowing the truth about our mental universe change your choices? The next thought you think matters. The next thing you believe matters. The universe isn't happening to you. It's responding to you. Take this knowledge and test it yourself. Watch how reality responds when you understand its true nature.